Hi guys, we're doing weights today. I have 6s. We're gonna do 3 sets of about 4 exercises. I'm questioning that because it's kind of like 3.5, but we'll say 4. Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be legs, back, arms, it's gonna be everything. I just got over being sick, so I sound a little nasally. I'm also really ready to push my body a little bit because it was not fun. I'm going to turn so you can see what my back is doing. Your feet are going to be wide, heels in, toes out. And you're going to bend your elbows so those weights meet your shoulders. Drop your shoulders down and your collarbones are wide. Sit your booty back into a squat. Squeeze your glutes and lift. So think inhale, sit back, go as low as you can go. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and core together. When you sit back, you're staying as neutral as possible. Not good to go like this, rounding your spine. Your spine is long, long, long. Stick your booty back, show off those tail feathers, and squeeze your glutes to lift. Awesome. We're doing about 12 of each round. Little supersets to make you feel real good. A little bit of cardio or a little bit of respiratory push. And we're here for 4. So hello quads. 2 and 1. Come up, arms long by your side. You're going to keep your feet where they're that wide, ground into the outer edges of your feet, and you're going to tip your arms forward. Your spine's long, long, long. Reach through the crown of your head. And you're going to hinge your hips, sending your booty back in space a little bit so you can get into that hip hinge, keeping your back flat. And then exhale, you're going to lift, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your triceps together back behind. And inhale, hinge your hips, hips back in space. And dip. So your spine, you're only going down as long as you can stay long and neutral in your back. If you're rounding your back in any way, upper or lower, don't do that. Don't go as low. So I can go low because I've been doing this forever. But if you're going here rather than here, great. Go where you can go. And then exhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your triceps back behind. Release your glutes, hinge your hips. So this is lots of hammies, hamstrings. So this is where we're going to add on a little bit. So 4 exercises, but there'll be a couple little add-ons. Last 2, squeeze the triceps. Don't forget about those puppies. Long through your back, grounded in your heels. Soft bend in your knees if you feel like your knees are locking out and getting bothered. Awesome. Okay, you're going to hinge your hips and hold there. So you might hold a little higher rather than that low position because you want your spine to stay long. If your low back is ooh, I don't really like this, softly tuck your tail, very, very softly. Your elbows are going to exhale and lift. And inhale, reach. So back rows with this hip hinge is a lot of hamstrings. It also requires your core to work. So your spine is long and neutral, and think exhale, lift the weights, pull your belly button in. Inhale, release slowly. Exhale, engage your core. Collarbones wide, shoulders stay on your back. Even when you extend your arms, your shoulder blades stay close to your spine. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next time your arms extend deep, exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift. Stagger your feet, lunge. So 1 foot in front of the other, hip distance. Back heel is lifted, your arms are by your side, spine neutral. Right where your hips are, you're dipping that back knee towards the ground. Squeeze that back glute to lift. So back to some quads, a little bit in that glute. All of this is a little bit glute. And deep exhale to lift. If you can hear some kind of distant music, there's a man playing an electric violin outside today. It might serenade us a little bit. You have the last 3 of those. And 2. 2. Last one. Okay. Stay here on this side, same side. This is an addition. Or this is the fourth exercise. Your arms reach down by your side. You're going to take it into that tippy bird dip. Your spine's long, reach through the crown of your head. As you hinge, you're going to lift that back leg, squeeze your glute, flex your foot, and then you're going to come back down, tap your toe down. Squeeze your glute, squeeze your triceps, tall, tall, tall. Inhale, tip. Flex your foot as you lift it. Soft bend in your grounded, stable knee. Deep exhale to lift. If your low back absolutely hates this, just come back to the tippy birds with your split stance. We've got a few more. This is a slow one, so you have 6 more. Deep exhale, lift. Always one side a little stickier than the other, so just keep that in mind when we switch sides. And you're only tipping as low as you can keep your spine neutral. There is no rounding happening in your back. Your back will not be happy doing that. We've got last 3. Squeeze your inner thighs as you lift. That can help. Squeezing pretty much everything to your belly, everything to your center. Last one. Good. Switch sides. Hip distance in your feet, right where your feet are, right where your hips are. Arms long down by your side. Go into that lunge. And you're lifting and lowering. This can be as quick as you'd like. We're going for 12. We're at 8. Shoulders down, collarbones wide. Knee happy. You don't have to dip as low if your knee's unhappy with that. 2 and 1. Lift, tall, hold. Take your weight into your front foot as you lift up onto that toe back there, going down into that that tippy bird dip. Flex your foot, lift your leg up, thinking it's an addition to your spine. Stay nice and long. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs, lift tall. A few more. Deep exhale to lift. Dip. Deep exhale to lift. These are slower. We got 8 more. We've got a lot more, friends. And then we have 2 more sets of all of that. What? We got this. Getting maybe, hopefully a little sweaty. And you've got 4. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the triceps as you rise. Go slow, moving with your breath. Those deep breaths help. Last 2. And last one. Ooh. Ah, good job. Little shake out, little circle shake. Okay. Back to the top. Squats, feet wide, heels in, toes out. Weights to your shoulders, sit your bottom back. Nice deep exhale, press up. Sit your booty back and press up. Press up through your heels, up into your glute squeezing, core squeezing, shoulders out of your ears. 4. Whew. 2 and 1. Tippy birds, arms by your side. You're going to tip forward very slowly, sending your hips back, your arms kind of dangle as your chest tips forward. And then deep exhale, squeeze your triceps, squeeze your glutes back behind, tip forward. And deep exhale, squeeze. Tip forward. And squeeze. Soften through your knees if you're feeling locked out there. Deep exhale, lift. Last 3. We have that added back row, hinge forward to the point that feels strong in your back, challenging your core. Bend your elbows, release them. Soft bend in your knees, stabilizing through your core, pressing out of your heels, out of the outer edges of your feet. Exhale, lift. Get into those deeper breaths to help us through these next sets for 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you extend your arms, squeeze your glutes, rise up tall, split your feet apart into that lunge. Right where your hips are, your arms are, arms heavy, dip that back knee, press out, press up. Lifting up through that front foot, grounding into it. Squeeze that back glute to rise up. 4, 2, and 1. Yay, tippy birds with that added balance. So start to lean into that front foot, soften through your front knee, your arms dangle forward, shoulders on your back, squeeze your top glute as you lift that top leg, flex your foot, and lower back down. Squeeze your glute, tap that toe down to stabilize, crown of your head reaches for the sky, and tippy bird dip. Nice, deep exhale to lift. Main thing, keep breathing, whichever exhale you prefer, tightening through your belly, getting those abdominals to stabilize and help you. You've got 5. We've got this, you've got this. Go slow, that balance challenge is real. It's also okay to keep your foot down to stabilize and just focus on the strength. Last 2. Last 1. You gotta switch legs, my friends. Round 2, almost done. Go into those lunges, back heel lifted, hips drop down right where you have them, right where your feet are. Bend that back knee. You do not want to shift your weight forward. Send it straight down to the ground. Quads should be burning at this point, hamstrings burning. Think of your core more to help you through this final set, or this last set of 2 and then the final set. Sorry, can't get too excited. Last 3. Last 1. Rise up tall, long back leg. Shift your weight into your front foot now as you start to lift your back leg, going into that tippy bird. Flex that top foot, squeeze your glute. Deep exhale, tap your toe down, rise tall, crown of the head reaches for the ceiling or sky. Tip forward. Deep exhale, lift. Squeeze those underarms together as you lift. Squeeze your inner thighs as you lift. Lots of core, lots of glute. There's always one side a little trickier if you need to just take a second or keep the foot down for a couple sets, a couple reps. You have 4. Big breaths help, I promise. Makes it all, getting all that oxygen to your muscles. Last 2. And last 1. Yay. Ha. Here we go. Set number 3, feet wide, heels in, toes out, bend your elbows, weights at your shoulders, squat, sitting your hips back in space. If you need a little extra break or grab a sip of water, by all means, listen to your body. Don't wear yourself out, but push yourself to the edge of comfort. That is where we find our better self. Might be a little more quiet this third set because I'm tired too, my friends. 3, 2, and 1. Arms long, spine long, legs long, soft bend in the knees. Tip forward, bottom back in space. Exhale, press out of your heels, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your triceps together. Inhale, tip forward. Spine long, exhale, lift. Your spine stays neutral the whole time. Be mindful of your low back and shoulders. So good. Hope you're getting a little sweaty. I'm definitely getting a teeny bit sweaty. I'm not much of a sweater, but today feels a little hotter than usual. We've got 3. 2, and then we have those back rows. Last set, you guys. Make it our strongest, our best. We're gonna go slow and listen to our body. Hinge forward, hold just to the point where your core can stay connected so your low back is happy. Bend the elbows, back row, slide them to extension. Exhale, lift. Inhale. You can exhale into that a little quicker if you'd like. And then when you release back into your arm extension, slow it down. Get those muscles a little more fired on for this last set. Going out with a bang. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms extended, glute squeeze, press out of your heels, lift. Split your feet apart into that first lunge. Arms by your side, shoulders down, bend your back knee, squeeze and lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. So good. We're almost there, you guys. You've got 5. Go slow. Press out of your feet as you lift. Squeeze your glutes. Collarbones wide, shoulders down. 2. Last 1. Come up tall. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Arms long. Legs long, spine long. Shift your weight into your front foot. Start to pick up that back leg as you hinge your hip and dip forward. And then squeeze everything towards your belly button. Lift back up tall. And dip again. Lift that back leg. This should feel like the hardest because it is the last set. It's the most challenging exercise, at least for all the balancing. We've got 6. This one's slower. Keep breathing. Keep using your core. The Pilates principles come into play even when we're lifting weights, doing hard things. Last 2. Everything is active. Everything should be working hard and a little bit on fire. Woo! Let's do it. Last round. Lunge first. Split your feet apart, opposite side. Dip your back knee, lift. Let's go. Let's get this over with. Deep exhale, lift. Squeezing your glutes, spine long, shoulders down. Checking in with how your low back is feeling. It's been a lot of, those tippy birds are a lot of back. So keeping your feet down for this last balance one is fine. 4. Yeah, 2 and 1. Whew, last set, you guys. Okay, shift your weight into that front foot, stabilize through that heel. Flex your top foot as you lift it up, kicking it back as you go into that nice straight line, parallel to the ground as much as you can. Exhale, squeeze your belly and squeeze your glutes, lift tall. Whew. And you have 9 more. Keep going slow. Last 8, we got this. Go slow. I'm wanting to speed up too. I want to get it over with. I got a sauna appointment after this. Got last 6. I hope you guys can hear this electric violinist out here. It's great. Good little serenade. 5. And 4. 3. 2, we did it. Last one. Ah, yeah. Put those weights down. Do a little shake. Ooh, quads burning. Hello. Do a little shake out because you did it. Whew. If you need to just walk around for a second, stay upright for about 2 to 5 minutes, because that's just a lot of work to come lying down, and your body might be like, whoa, why are we lying down all of a sudden? So stay upright, drink some water, and yeah, you did it. That was good. And then come to stretch, but wait 2 to 5 minutes, just get everything flowing and getting back to homeostasis. Okay, good job, guys. I'll see you next time. Woohoo!